How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Graeme Games. Quite a while back, probably close to like a year back, when I was playing through the Riddle School series, a lot of people got really excited about me playing Flash series. I played other Flash games in the meantime, but one thing people asked for that I never got around to was playing the Henry Stickmin series. And one reason was that I felt like I had played it quite recently. I wanted to kind of forget it a little bit and come back around to it. And then it kind of just fell off my radar. But I recently found out that PuffballsUnited, who made the series, is currently working on remastering, completely redoing at least the first couple installments in the series with new backgrounds, better resolution, everything like that. Putting it all in a collection and adding one new installment on top of all that and putting it up on Steam. That's probably a ways away. It's going to be a ton of work for him, and I don't envy him for that at all. I'll have links to his Twitter and stuff if you guys want to check that out. He's been sharing speed paintings of him working on updated backgrounds and stuff. It's really cool. It's very interesting to watch. But it got me re-interested in the series, and so it felt like a good time to sit down and play through the series, and I want to get through it before he starts putting out a new installment of it, right? So I want to make sure I'm playing the originals before I'm playing any sort of remasters or anything like that. So we're here playing Breaking the Bank, the first installment, which is funnily uploaded on Newgrounds as a movie, because at the time he must not have really considered it to be a game. And so I want to try and play through all the different options here. Just gotta try and dig our way through. Like the little shotgun cock there. I hope that when he remasters things, he keeps in a lot of that stuff, that he recognizes that that's still good humor, that he doesn't feel that was, I don't know, lowbrow or something. It's still funny. It was funny then, it's funny now. I hope he keeps it all in. It looks like he's staying true to the series. I trust that he wouldn't be changing things up too much. It's always so unpredictable which of these is actually going to work, and it's been long enough since I played it that I don't remember. Maybe I'll take a guess. I feel like the Wrecking Ball? Nah, my guess is the Disguise will be the one that works. So I think I'm going to go with the Disguise last. Not just because of its order in the selection thing, but because I genuinely think it will. Just going to Roadrunner him. Follow her backwards is what I was thinking. The funny thing, when this came out, it actually only scored a daily 5th on Newgrounds. I don't know what kind of score it actually had. But I feel like it was kind of underappreciated at the time, because now every other installment of the series has received such high recognition. I could just really botched that one. I can see here at the bottom that this has 1.7 million views on Newgrounds alone. So obviously once people got into the future installments of Henry Stickmin, they came back and were like, where did this all start again? Teleporter, it's just gonna warp him off into space or something, right? Ah, okay. I could guess. I could take a guess. This seems like such a fun project to work on. Coming up with the different ideas seems a lot more fun than actually animating it, because animating is a painstakingly slow thing. But just mapping out the different options and everything seems so fun. At one point I was working on a project that involved a lot of branching storylines and stuff.
How did we lose one? I think we should throw it in the bank, just to be safe.
The Disguise was the right choice after all? But all you did was you broke into a truck there. I don't think you really broke into the bank, did you? I don't know, there you go. That worked out pretty well. But now you still gotta, rob the bank, right?
Yeah.
This still seems a little bit like a failure if you ask me. Things were going quite well, but I think you still maybe lost. The general idea of the game I had was just clicking on branching storylines and stuff. I had a lot of it mapped out, ended up abandoning it because I realized it was going to take me years of animating to do it all, so I just moved on from that. Well, if he's working on his remaster, that one's not going to be too hard to redo. I think he actually even said Breaking the Bank has already been completely remade. Poor guy getting locked up. What a shame. What a damn shame. The next one was escaping the prison, and I think he's currently working on redoing that one. He's not going to redo all of them. He's just updating backgrounds in the oldest ones, I think. And as a little treat, because this will be such a short video otherwise, there's Crossing the Pit, which isn't actually an installment in the Henry Stickmin series, but it was something he had made beforehand that follows the very similar principle of clicking through different random intersecting, possibly trying to get across things. You can even see here he still uses the teleporter. I guess he's a big fan of the teleporter. It looks like he even drew it very similarly. I don't think there's actually a story behind this one. It's just a guy trying to cross the pit, and it looks very much like someone's first sort of Flash movie. Animation-wise, it doesn't, but based on the fact that it's black and white Stickmin flailing around on the screen, it feels very much like an early Flash attempt. In the comments down here, he even says this is his first Flash submission to Newgrounds, so I don't know if it was oh, you almost had it there, buddy. I don't know if it was the first thing he ever made. Probably not, but it was the first thing he ever submitted. I'm gonna go with the assumption that if I click through all of these, that the bottom right one is gonna be the end one, so I'm just working my way through those with that assumption. I hope it doesn't prove me wrong. Should have bought a thicker beam, man. I don't know where you're buying this low-grade wood, but you gotta be investing in better wood than that. That one was really doomed to fail. I have been to a circus once in my life. I was too young to remember it. There was definitely no one getting shot out of a cannon. Can someone explain getting shot out of a cannon to me? It's not like a real thing that people do, is it? You're obviously just on a harness or something, right? There's no such thing as a human launching cannon, is there? Why have I never really questioned that before? I have a lot of... I'm suddenly very, confused. Where am I? What was I doing? Just thinking about clown cannons now. Because obviously it's a clown. No one's going to want to shoot a real person through. Are they all failures? Can you not actually do it? I mean, I guess it was more just him experimenting with the idea, more so than being any sort of actual anything. It makes more sense why Breaking the Bank was considered a movie. There wasn't actually choices in that one. If you accidentally picked Disguise first, you wouldn't get to see everything. Otherwise, it was literally just playing through the different options. I realize none of this worked, but I think maybe a second try at Leap would work. You almost had it that time. I think if you just launch yourself off a little bit later, see, you're launching right at the end here. You need to kind of step off the edge, angle your foot, and really launch off rather than jumping up. You need to launch off. You're doing it wrong there, buddy. You could probably make it if you weren't so bad at this. Probably pole vaulting. I don't know why I'm doing seconds attempt everything. It's just such a short little sample of things. I'm gonna put this video together, upload it, throw it up without actually recording the other installments in the series, because I'm curious how you guys want to see it done. I don't think I want to sit there and play through every single possible ending, especially for the later games in the series. It gets there's 70 different endings or whatever. I think probably I'm just going to sit down and play through them with me actually trying to beat them and just not remembering how the games play. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. More so than the series, I hope you're looking forward to the remastering and the full Steam release of the Henry Stickmin series. I know I certainly am. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, go check out the Twitter and stuff in the comments so you can go follow Puffballs. I'll see you again soon.